Hey everybody, welcome to the Hoosier Adventure YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping in. My name's Jim, and today I am really excited. We have an awesome video set up for you today. We're going to meet the contest winner of the 60 video contest giveaway. So I'm meeting Scott here at one of my favorite places in Indiana. Scott lives about 4 hours south of where I live, and so we decided to meet here. This is about 2 hours from my home, so that we could meet him and give him his contest winnings. So I think that's pretty awesome. So stay tuned. This is going to be fun today, and as always, you know, I love meeting the subscribers. I love interacting. I like the fact that you guys interact with the channel and stuff. So I'm really looking forward to this, and hopefully you guys are too, and you'll stay tuned. So let's go meet Scott. Thanks everybody. Hey guys, I am really excited to introduce a very, very special guest, but I think we need to grab a couple things first. And then I'll introduce our special guest. Ladies and gentlemen, your 60th video contest winner. May I introduce Scott. Hi, Scott.
Hi.
It's a pleasure to meet you, buddy.
Thank you, thank you.
Glad that we could meet up and I could do this in person. Very first thing I'd like to present to Scott is his brand new hat and shirt.
Oh,
So why don't you try that hat on and see how it fits.
All right. That's pretty good. That's brand new.
That's the very first hat that was ever made is right there.
Very nice. Hoosier Adventures. Let me see, I've got a little tiny head. Well, that's a nice hat. I'm a hat guy.
So am I.
I don't know how many, but I love that.
There you go. That's a pretty good looking hat. Hold your shirt up.
Yes, it is. Look at this shirt. Nothing like a free hat and shirt.
Well, we greatly appreciate your support.
Hoosier Adventures. That is Class E. That's a good.
So Scott, first of all, congratulations on winning this prize, and we're going to go through your winnings here with you because I know you got to be excited about that.
I sure am. I'm so happy that I can't believe it. I never win anything. Well, I won this, and I'm just thrilled.
So we had about 170
really?
People enter the contest,
yeah.
And so what we did was we just took, every time somebody emailed us, we'd write their name down, yeah. And we put it in a Folgers coffee plastic, container, yeah. And we just dropped it in there. And obviously, that Saturday morning, August 30th, we were kind of excited to go ahead and draw a winner. And so I opened the lid up and held it out, and she drew, Rebecca, and Rebecca drew your name. And so I immediately reached out to Scott, yeah. And then of course in order for our video to hit Sunday morning to announce you as a winner, I had to get working on the video so we could get it out, yeah. And which I did, and so it was great the way it all timed. Well, then to find out that you lived here in Indiana, and obviously yeah. You live probably 4.5 hours south of me, yeah. From where I live. 1 hour
south of where we're at.
Yeah. So, and I'm 2 hours from here north, so let's just say roughly 3 hours then. And we decided to meet at this awesome
Yeah, this
place.
is a good idea. This is a really nice day.
It's actually spectacular.
It's a good day anytime you win a contest.
Well, Scott, I want to say personally thank you for supporting our channel.
I love your channel.
And being a part of our channel. Obviously, this is one of the things that is very near and dear to my heart. Is for our channel was built with the concept that our subscribers would be a part of it and join us and stuff. So let's get to your winnings. I think this is what everybody's waiting for. So we're going to start with, you have this beautiful backpack.
Nice. Look at that.
And I know you told me when we were texting and emailing that you love to fly fish. And I can't think of a better bag for fly fishing and carrying your stuff in. But the rod that I use to do all my testing on my channel, that you see every time, is this rod right here.
Daiwa.
That comes with a Daiwa rod with a South Bend reel on it that is absolutely a good all-around rod. It you can bluegill fish with it, crappie fish with it, and even walleye fish with it. It's a medium light, but when I'm testing my jigs and stuff, it's got enough flexibility in it that it really shows me what the rods can't, or what the jigs can and cannot do in their performance. So we'll be getting a new rod now to do our testing of the jigs and stuff. So you have that.
I do.
I'm giving that one to you.
I can't believe that. I get a new rod. This is amazing.
Then we're giving you, part of your backpack is a thermos.
Nice. Wow. Looky there.
So you can put your coffee or water or whatever you want to take on your fishing trip in there.
That is good. Look at this. Got your sticker. You got a sticker, the logo on there.
Yeah.
I love that.
And then we're going to give you your own stickers.
Oh, thanks.
And some of the Hoosier Adventure Channel business cards for you to pass out to your friends and family.
Yes, sir.
For us to be able to continue to grow the channel.
Oh, yes, sir. I'll be handing those out. That is wonderful.
Now,
I'm just being
also in here. I'll let you hold that.
I'm being showered with. Yes, look at that. That is nice.
So now if you open up this pocket right here.
That's a regular fishing backpack.
And reach in there and grab that.
Whoa.
That is a solar charger that you can take with you when you go fishing. Make sure that your cell phone's charged, and you now are the owner of a brand new 4K video camera, which we will show you here in a few minutes, so that you can take your own videos.
No kidding. I've been threatening to get one, but I don't have one.
Well, you got one now, and we'll show that to you here in a minute.
All right, this is a solar charger. Want me to open it up and see what else?
In there is one of the cases that I included for all the new jigs that you're getting from the channel. Golly. So you can put your jigs in there or your flies in there.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's great. I love those. I love those kind of, they're easy to get in and out. All right.
And then
that's such a nice bag.
And then if you open up your center,
okay. Open that up. Well,
okay.
That opens up real flat.
Yes.
There we go.
So you also have two brand new, never used Bass Pro Shop. These are the 11 by 11 1/4 by 9s.
Yeah, those are 3700, aren't they?
Yes.
Those are nice.
And as you can see, they fit in there really nicely.
I can put a lot on there.
Okay, and then in top pocket, right there is your brand new.
This is a real nice case. Oh no.
You have all the makings to your video camera. Really? Your camera's in there for you.
Really? How in the world am I gonna learn how to do this? Oh, look at that.
And it's waterproof.
Look at that beautiful camera.
So you can, as long as it's in this case, you can stick it under the water.
No kidding?
Yes.
That is cool.
So it's all weather for you.
Oh
and
it's a 4K
Yep.
model. Is that the model of it? This has got
all your stuff's in there to
All
mount
right.
it to
All
hats, the whole 9 yards.
oh, the mounting. Now, what do you mount that to? Just a tripod?
You can mount it to you can mount it to anything. You can mount it to a bicycle bar if you want to bicycle with it.
Oh, I bicycle. I have an e-bike.
There you go. So you can, there's a mount in there that allows you to mount it to the handlebars.
That is amazing. Jim, thank you so much. That's a great.
We're not done, buddy.
Gift. That's a great gift. Look how that is. I'll put that back in here. Put that back in here. I can't believe this. This is.
Okay.
All right.
So now, if you unzip this one,
All right.
now you have, it's on the other side right there. Now this comes off,
Oh,
so you can,
oh,
it Velcro's on there,
golly.
but you can just leave it in if you want and unzip it right here.
This is an amazing backpack.
Yes.
I don't have a backpack like
That is
Oh.
all of the jigs that you won from the Hoosier
golly.
Adventure channel. Every one of these jigs has been a part of our videos, whether
great.
fishing
Oh,
or
great.
the hand tides. Everyone's been tied on the channel
That's amazing.
for you to enjoy.
And look at you. Oh my gosh, those are good. Those are really good. Y'all, you've got that full loaded.
I do.
Full of goodies. Oh my.
So there's about 100 between
No
the
kidding.
plastics and the hand tides.
No kidding. Those are.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
We actually make those there at the house.
Oh, I know you do. Those are fantastic.
Okay. And then if you open this pouch up,
Really innovative jigs. All right.
again, it'll zipper just like the other one.
Oh, up here. Okay. Golly, this bag holds a lot. This bag is full. Oh,
Now you have one that's a little
Alright.
smaller for
That's
the fly
good.
fishing, because you told me you
Yeah,
love fly fishing.
I'm a fly fisher.
And that is spectacular for putting your
Good.
flies in there and stuff. So
Gee, look at all this stuff.
so we'll kind of lay it out if you want.
This is
How's
super.
that?
Yeah, that'd be great. This is super. Those
Yep.
little Velcro, and they come right out.
Yep.
And I see they got 3 strips of Velcro.
Yeah, they're held in there pretty good.
Yes, they are. That is super. Huh. You just put them down.
Yep. And then just fold that over. You got a place for your pliers, your tools and stuff. Everything's in there, all locked down and
Look
waterproof.
here, this is very nice. Goes torn up. Huh. Well, I'll leave that unzipped.
We'll just set it up here and we'll kind of showcase everything that
Look at
you
all
got
that.
here.
This is just loaded with goodies.
And there you go, kind of, if you want to just stand there next to all of it.
Jim, I can't express my gratitude for you and your channel, and you're giving something back to the fishermen, and I appreciate your service. I know you're in the military and appreciate that, and you're just an all-around great guy, and I'm so happy I got to meet you.
Well, and vice versa, you know, Scott, again, I greatly appreciate the opportunity to meet you and to share this event with you, and like I said, hopefully, you know, we'll have many more contests and things, and I truly look forward to that. So
Everybody needs
again, congratulations, you know,
You
I mean,
too can win. Everybody, if you have any more, I'm definitely gonna sign up, and it really was a good day here today. This is wonderful.
I talked about the fact that you like to fly fish, but why don't you tell us just a little bit about where you're at, where you're from,
Okay.
and that kind of stuff.
Well, I live in Bloomington, Indiana, and I was raised in up northern Indiana in Hobart,
Okay.
up around the region, so I'm region rat. Uh, my grandmother took me to a conservation camp when I was 8 years old, and I saw fly tying for the first time. That's probably about, I think maybe I was a little older than 8, but just her and I. Well, I'm had 3 other siblings besides myself, and but she knew that I wanted to learn how to fish, and so she took me to a little fishing camp place, and that's where I got interested in fly tying. And
How long have you been tying ties and
about
jigs?
1971.
1971.
71 or 2.
Wow.
And I started going to Missouri streams because there's no trout to speak of in Indiana. And so when I was in high school, I went to Missouri State Park and fished for rainbow trout. And I'd been tying some jigs before then, but as I became more adapt to fishing for trout with the fly rod, and I noticed that that I could probably make those jigs, so I started making small mini jigs for trout, and in the meantime I fish for bluegill with fly rod.
That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I like.
It's one of my favorite pastimes. I actually, fly fishing for me started with bluegills.
Yeah.
And then I've grown it to where now I even crappie fish for bluegill and stuff.
Yeah.
And even
Oh,
off
you
the
do?
boat, yeah, even off
Okay.
of the boat,
Oh, huh.
it gets kind of interesting if I'm having it off there or there's too much wind.
Yeah. Now my buddy, I let him fish. When I get my boat out, I let him fly fish. I usually spin fish because 2 fly fishermen in a boat
Yeah,
doesn't work too well.
no, it doesn't.
So I really I
Excuse
like
me.
my buddy fly fishes, and he's his name's Terry, and he fly fishes with me. We take trips to Missouri and Arkansas, and
So, what's the name of? Do you sell you sell your flies and stuff?
I do.
And what's the name of your?
I finally retired in 2022, and my family, I've started tying crappie jigs about that time. I've always tied flies, but I started watching YouTube, and I got interested in tying crappie flies, and so my family told me, why don't I try to sell these? And I thought, no, I like to make jigs for myself so I can have something nobody else has. But so they convinced me that they were so beautiful, and they thought there was an art to it, and so I went around to name my company. It's not really a company. I just named a tackle. It's Sycamore Tackle.
Sycamore Tackle.
Sycamore Tackle and hand-tied performance tackle.
And hand-tied performance tackle. That's a cool name for your business.
My sister-in-law helped me with the logo, and I'm not very good at creative stuff, and she helped me with my logo.
And here you are creating a YouTube video.
Well, yeah, I got a new camera, and I know it's going to be really give me something to do, But the tying flies takes tying jigs and tying flies. You get up in the man cave, and I've got it all set up. I've been buying materials for years, and I thought I got to get gotta get some return on all my investment, So I thought all I want to do is get my money back for a lot of the materials and keep tying and I'm not much of a salesman, but I've been well received in the bait store, little bait stores. So I supply 4 or 5 bait stores around Lake Monroe.
I think the biggest question, I mean, um, that I think would help a lot of our YouTube subscribers. I mean, you've been doing this for 54 years.
Well, I didn't count, but that's all.
So, I mean, if somebody wanted to get started doing this, I mean, coming from a guy that's got 54 years of experience, what would be the one suggestion that you would give them?
Well, let's see. Um, I think I would suggest that just start out slow. Um, I would get to Cabela's and some places like that and buy a kit, a starter kit. Then you know what you're get a good get some good quality stuff. You don't have to have a zero or a rotary vise. You can have I started out with the herders
Uh-huh.
years ago, and a lot of people don't know that name at that company is an old company.
Yes,
and
it
I
is.
started out with a herder's vise and a bobbin and scissors and thread, and I just grew the materials. And we didn't have internet back then, and so if you go out and you have luck with something, just go ahead and try to tie a jig that you've bought, or tie them for yourself. Then you can change colors and make it your own. And but I would suggest just buying a little kit. You don't have it's
One of the things I try to message, because to be honest with you, I've only been tying jigs since December.
Yeah, you're doing real well.
And one of the things that I suggest to the viewers that are interested in starting in this is the same thing as you. Start very small and find your creativity side, and just let it kind of go from there. There's no wrong answer, and only the fish will tell you how beautiful it is.
That's
I
right.
mean, it can look gorgeous in a vise, but
Yeah.
the fish are the final,
Yeah.
decision makers on how good that fly is or how
Yeah,
good
that's
that
right.
jig is.
Some of my best flies are ones that are so simple, and you don't have to get that elaborate with them. You can find out what's
I just basically, for me, what inspires me on different jigs is I'll watch a bug on the water. I watch how the crappie or the walleye are relating to certain baits and stuff, and then the challenges is going back in and tying something that gives that same effect. And even when we're shooting our plastics and stuff, color combinations, what works better in the light, what doesn't work so good in the light, or whatever. But there's some challenges to it. I'd like to kind of take a look at some of
Sure,
what Scott's doing.
That's a good facility.
Let's open up some of this stuff, and let's take a look at some of your work here.
Right here lately, this is the box I'm starting. I started this box here recently. I've got about 800 jigs tied, and this is my recent ones. The most recent ones I'm using. These are bluegill jigs.
Okay.
These are started out like a bumblebee with a, and now this is a more natural. These are all bluegill. Now here's one with this is actually I think that's made out of
our styles are so close together.
I know it.
That's crazy.
I think, let's see, what is that? Not peacock, but darn it, I'm sorry, I can't remember the name of it, that particular feather. And you just load up with different colors. And now this has got some synthetic chenille, and it's got squirrel tail.
Wow.
And so they're all that.
I just can't get over how close
Yeah, I know
our styles are. I mean, that's crazy.
I paint my own jigs. All my jigs are hand painted. So I didn't do it from the start. I was buying them painted, and you know, I just decided that I don't mix colors or anything, but I just decided that that's something that I can do and add to making them, so I can say that, hey, I painted those and I've tied them up, and they're all you got to put them, kind of be careful with the, and I'm kind of gentle with them, you know, when you're storing them. As long I keep them in these boxes, are the best. So if you put them in baggies, then sometimes the feathers will get misshapen.
Right.
So I keep them in these boxes. Now these are premium. Like I say, I'm not much of a salesman, but that's not what I'm in this for.
Right.
And these are perfect. These are premium jigs. I don't go. Sometimes I'll go big. I'll go big with it. Now this is synthetic material, and I put the eyes on those, and I smash those with a big pair of pliers. Those start out as a lead, and then I smash them. I put eyes on them, and
okay.
I'll watch YouTube, and if I like your pattern, and I try to get patterns that I see catch fish on the web. So if I'm seeing you taking a buddy out and you catching fish, and I pay close attention to your pattern, I'll make it. And if I didn't think I'd catch fish, I won't make it. But you know, they're let's see what
well, I can assure you, I've had some disappointments on some of the ones that I've actually.
That's a small jaw jig. That's from Small Jaw. If you've ever watched him.
Yeah.
That's came from him, and those he's, you know, that's got some craft fur in it and some chicken feathers, and I'll make conventional marabou jigs. These are with the flash in the side of it.
Mm-hmm.
Those are. Now this jig, I'm really impressed with this.
Is that a synthetic too?
This is, I really like calf tail.
Calf tail.
This is made with calf tail.
You know, I put a video up showing how to tie with this material, and unfortunately, it just didn't do very good. I think it's because a lot of guys don't realize how good that material is.
It's
in
easy
the water.
to work with.
It's easy to work with,
yes.
But in the water, it's quite fascinating.
Is it? Yeah.
It's really.
I like the flow of it. Now I've had.
I love this color pattern.
Now this one's got rubber legs and synthetic material from. I think it's called Emulator Flash. That's Emulator Flash. It's really, really does good. Sometimes I'll take a bottle of water and I'll put it in and I'll see how it looks.
Well, we need for you to come up to the house and play in our pond with us.
Well, you come over to my place and we'll tie up some jigs together.
We'll do that. I think everybody on the channel would love to see the two of us just put our vices side by side and have some fun.
All right.
So we'll make that happen for sure.
And look at that jig head. I think that's an amazing jig head. Those come from eBay. And,
it's almost a minnow style head.
Now this is a lot of these guys are using chicken feathers. This is hackle,
Yeah, I use a lot of hackle and a lot
I
of
didn't
things
use any
in there.
hackle tips on that. I just used schlappen. It's called schlappen. That's fly tires use schlappen,
Yes.
which is softer and it flows really nice.
It's almost like it floats.
Yeah. Here's a more calf tail. Anyway, those are those are good.
So I brought some of the recent stuff that I've worked on, this was always one of my fan favorites.
This is like a kid in a candy store.
It is, isn't it? So this jig here is this is done with that craft fur.
Okay.
And it runs on the same lines as the ghost minnow. Okay.
Yeah.
But this black with the
sure, that is
that flash in it is just
that's natural.
It is.
And sometimes I go for natural, and
so,
the fish go for natural.
And then of course everybody's new favorite. I'm telling you, this jig has revolutionized the market.
I saw you tying that. I've got
this is the badass jig on steroids. This is the actual one that I tied on that video. And like I promised.
Yeah. Oh my. All right.
That one's yours.
Thank you so much, Jim.
That is
super. That is really innovative.
And when you see this in the water, I'm telling you, the fish just literally go freaking nuts
that
over
color.
it.
You got chartreuse and flow orange
and the way that tail does its thing in the water,
good. Yeah.
By far, out of all the jigs that I've ever owned, and I've owned a lot and tied a lot and made a lot, by far this badass jig on steroids is my all-time favorite.
Is it?
Yeah.
So you're having good luck with it.
Yes. It's a phenomenal setup, and the thing that I like the most about it, anybody can make this.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't even have to be very ingenuitive to put this thing together. There's no tying required. You know, just basically a needle and stuff. And then obviously one of the things I liked was I like a lot of movement. So not only does this underspin have the blade to give it the flash, but that tail in the water fluttering back and forth just enhances some awesome
so
strikes.
you've got grub bodies on those.
Yes.
And so when they grab a hold of that,
they don't turn loose.
They're not going to let go, are they?
Mm-mm.
Those are cruel.
So, and then obviously I enjoy ice fishing.
I do too.
And this is by far one of my favorite ice fishing jigs right here. This color combination under the ice is just been phenomenal for bluegill, crappie, and perch.
How'd you get such a little? Oh, that's wrapped.
That's wrapped.
Okay, that's nice. I like that a lot.
And to get the wrap on there tight and secure and stuff takes a little bit of practice, but you know, it's not real hard to do. Here's another one.
That's you've got ribbing. It looks like ribs.
Yes.
Ribbing seems to work really good.
This is a triple split tail jig that we tied on a channel that is also wrapped.
Yeah. Oh, that's wrapped too with and covered with UV resin.
Yep.
I like UV resin. UV resin comes as you gotta be careful.
And then if you see the opening of our YouTube channel and the little jig that swims across that's it right there.
Yeah.
And that belongs to you now.
Oh, thanks so much. Now I'm gonna have to get some of these.
Well, you know, I get those through Woods and Water Outdoors. Patrick and his brother over there are pretty fantastic guys.
Yes.
And you know, if you're just starting out tying and stuff, guys, I can tell you right now, Patrick puts out some amazing videos.
He does. Yes.
And
he does. I'll watch
and
them.
he can also be a big support for you if you're wanting to get out and get started. But there's a multitude.
Looks like this looks like you dubbed that.
I did.
Yeah. Now see, I can look at that and tell you exactly how to make. Now that's a different head. Now I haven't broken into those heads yet.
Well, the reason I used this head on this particular jig was to get the right kind of fall. You want this to fall almost like a wounded minnow.
Yeah.
And so I challenge you, take that home with you and put it in the water and watch how it falls, because it literally falls like a very wounded minnow.
Now that's made with synthetics.
Yes.
And so what does it circle when it falls?
It doesn't. It weaves back and forth.
Okay.
And that's because of the head style.
Okay. All right. That's got a good paint job on it.
And then obviously one of my favorite flies that I love to fly fish with is this fly right here. This is the what I call the horse fly.
I saw you tie that.
And
I did.
So this is an opportunity for you to tie that on, and your bluegill gonna love it. I mean, bluegill just gonna.
I'll bet.
They just go nuts over.
You don't have to put a worm on that.
Nope.
Now I see some guys that'll tip that with a bee moss or a worm.
I'm just not a bit.
That's almost cheap.
Yeah, I know. I don't tip. I don't tip. You know, but I have guys that I fish with that tip, and there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
But for me, I want to know that the fish are interacting with my jigs and not.
Fantastic.
Now I will add scent to them. You know. Different shad scents and sprays and stuff.
Yeah.
But you're more than welcome to choose any of these to add to what you. I'm
going to show you some of my flies that I've tied.
Absolutely, I'm ready. Let's take a look.
You'll be, I think you'll be interested to see. Now these are dry flies for trout, and they're very, very. If you want to catch rainbow trout with the fly rod, you got to have a 4-weight fly rod for these. But I've made all these. All these are my hand-tied topwater. These are all dry flies.
I'm gonna try to take a video.
They're all anywhere from 18 size. There's a few of them that are 20s, but
wow.
These are all a guy by the name of Caloesian fly fishing. He's on YouTube. But before YouTube ever began, you know, these are just patterns that I get, and this is.
You know, we have several subscribers that out in Virginia that.
This is a very productive. That's got deer hair. It's got.
It looks like a baby moth.
Yeah, that is very productive fly right there. Top water. They're all top water. There's some famous flies in here, and there's some that even come from Europe. This is used by a fella overseas, and it's very simple, very productive.
And what size hook is that?
I think that's a 20, or it's a 20 or an 18. I think that is a 20.
Wow, that's small.
That's as small as I tied with. I've got a little bit of problems with my eyesight, so I can't even pick it up.
I know the feeling when I get down there around 1/24 ounce.
Yeah.
On crappie jigs, I'm struggling a little bit.
That's a size 20.
They
awesome. They get pretty small. But trout, it's amazing what size fish you can catch on a small trout fly. Here's some this side. Now this is really intrigues me. I haven't had a chance to use it yet. This fly is
oh, the legs on it.
Yeah, that is going to work really good. That pattern came from you can have that. That pattern came from a YouTuber. But I've got 3 or 4 of them in there. You can have that one.
Well, thank you.
And these are crackleback. Now you've probably heard of it.
Mm-hmm.
Crackleback's a famous fly from Story. A guy by the name of his last name's Story. I can't remember his first name. But that's what I do with those. Those are. And these are woolly boogers.
Okay.
I'm going to give you one of these right off the bat. This is a simple fly. Here's another one. There's two different colors. You can have those. Those are wool. Oh darn it! I'm trying to think. I'll remember after a while. But those are just a simple leech pattern. And here's another jig I want you to have. This is the dubbed. This is called a mud bug. Very, very productive.
You know, I seen a guy the other day on YouTube that was tying one that was very similar. He was in Mississippi, and I'm not trying to make fun of people in Mississippi with the Mississippi mud or anything, but these jigs here are extremely effective in the early spring.
Are they?
Yeah, very effective. Well, thank you. That is so special.
These are all hand tied by me. Muddler minnow, a man. This is a man in Wisconsin, Dan Gapin. He invented the muddler minnow. This one is just a small streamer pattern, and
that is crazy.
yeah, it's got deer hair. It floats. It's got deer hair and marabou, and a little bit of flash on the body.
I like the way the flash is actually wrapped on the shank.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to keep it. You have to coat it.
Yeah.
But that's why. Now this is my most productive bluegill bug. Here's another one you can have. I want you to have this one too. This is a horsefly, what I call a horsefly. That has caught everything from catfish to trout to bluegill, bass, crappie. I've caught everything. Streams, I've caught.
Oh my God!
But I fish a lot of streams.
This resembles the spider jig. So you'll have to.
But that is if you want to catch you know, that is a catching machine right there, and it's just and I think I gave you a couple of these.
So show the folks what you're giving me here, because I didn't expect gifts today, guys. Right. So
I want to tell you where they originated from, or who.
Yeah, absolutely.
These are my most productive. These produce. This one here is Gene fishing machine, his favorite jig.
Okay.
This one is a Hoosier. This one is a Hoosier. Crappie Buster.
Okay.
Crappie Buster, and this one is just a white, kind of a blood and guts kind of.
Well, Richard, if you're watching this video, and I do know that you watch some of my videos, we now have your favorite jig in here. So right. You need to come to Indiana, buddy, and do a little fishing with Scott and I. We'll shoot a video for each one of our channels.
Now, this, I'll show you. I'll take this one out. But my packaging is a little bit to be desired, but it's the best I can do.
Well, I think it's fun.
These are the best bluegill fly ever. Made by Robert Smart, Calawegian fly. He's got a YouTube channel, Calawegian Fly Tie.
I don't think I've seen him, so I need to look. I need to look him up.
He is very good. He is very good, and that's where they came from. Robert Smart.
And what about these right here?
Those are just my newest ones. I want to give you those. Those are bluegill flies, and those are just rubber leg jigs for bluegill.
So the rubber leg thing is really starting to take off.
Well, I don't know. There's just some people that like them, and I like them.
Here's what I like. It's got a lot of action in it.
Yeah.
A lot of motion.
Yeah.
And we know that motion creates vibration, which enhances fish strikes.
Now this is a pretty cool. This is a squirrel tail. That's dyed squirrel tail, and I just love that color. I haven't used it yet, but I'm gonna share that one with you and you try it.
I need to get some of my subscribers at Squirrel Hunt to send me some squirrel tail.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't have any squirrel tail, and these jigs here, for me, bring back my childhood. Because there was an old man that lived on the river that tied squirrel tail jigs, and we would take them and fish them in the rivers, and we caught everything from catfish to bluegill, walleye, and even the river eels. Back in the days when the eels were still part of the river system, you could catch them on those. So
that's an old school.
That's very old school.
But the thing they've started dyeing the squirrel tail now, and I painted that jig. I've just really enjoyed painting them. There's that bag. I want to show you this one here. This is.
Let's take a look at these real quick, guys. Oh my goodness!
This is an articulated by a guy that fishes up in northern Michigan. That is a smallmouth killer and a big.
Oh my goodness! Look at this. That is an engineering feat right there.
It's called a bit of envy. That is you can have that.
Oh my goodness.
That's a bit of envy made by Kelly Gallup, and there's a guy up in Michigan that I took that from. I forget his name now, but he's on a YouTuber, and that's an articulated jig made with real top quality stuff. The hooks.
So the articulating doesn't actually have a hook in it either.
No, it does not. It keeps it. What happens? What it does is it keeps it from wrapping. A lot of your marabou will wrap around the hook. That virtually eliminates that, and it's got so much more action.
What size hook is that? Do you know? That's probably
a 2.
That's a 2.
Yeah, that's a Eric's number 2, with the that's a tungsten cone head.
Yeah.
And those materials in there.
I could
quite
see
costly.
walleye tearing this thing up too.
We don't have many walleye, so I don't get a chance.
Oh, we gotta get you out walleye fishing with this.
See, those are fun. You just started talking a lot of crop. That's just a wonderful little crayfish imitation. Those are all that is pheasant. That's made by pheasant skin. Everything in that is pheasant, except for the.
That is cool.
Whole pheasant skin. You take different feathers from a pheasant skin and you make that. You can have that one.
Wow. Guys, I am so thrilled to have such wonderful people part of our.
It's a wonderful hobby, folks.
Yeah.
And especially you get somebody my age that can't get around like you used to, and I can get up in my man cave and make jigs that it makes me happy. And I like to catch fish on things that I made, and I want other people to catch fish on something that I've made. And that's the whole motivation of it.
Well, Scott, we're gonna have to do some fishing.
I know.
We'll have to come back and meet here at Cataract
before the end of the month.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make you hold up to that.
And I'll bring my rig down with me, and
you can take my boat too. I can bring my boat.
we will just have a ton of fun.
That sounds wonderful. That sounds wonderful. Come on down and see my man cave, and we'll fish Monroe.
Well, absolutely. And we're definitely, folks. We both promise. I'm going to try to get in the shot here, but we both promise we're going to do that. We're going to put a video together. I'm going to go down to Scott's and spend the day and take the vise and some materials that I like to tie, and
we can get on the kitchen table, and we'll send the wife off to shopping, and you and I'll
there you go.
Table and have a ball.
So that sounds like a winner, and I'm gonna scoot this over and kind of set the camera up here.
Sure.
So
I'm glad to be able to share some jigs with you, and all I ask is that you use them. Let me know what.
oh, I use them. In fact, it's recorded that I'm using them. So hopefully you guys got both of us here in the shop. I think maybe. But
I'm so
Scott,
glad.
thanks so much
You're
for
welcome.
again.
You're welcome.
It's a blessing,
No, I
and
know.
and
This
I
is
truly enjoy meeting our subscribers and meeting you, and of course this is near and dear to my heart. I mean,
Good. Good.
you know, I've been fishing all my life, and I enjoy sharing what I do. And
you're doing a great job, and
I appreciate that.
And I'm happy about your success.
And well, and we can't have that success without subscribers like yourself and stuff. So guys, do me a favor, okay? It's not hard, is it?
No.
Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and if you're inclined, hit that subscription button and that notification bell. It's free, isn't it?
It is.
It doesn't cost you a penny, and you get to see Scott and I in future videos having a ton of fun. So join us for the upcoming videos and the ton of fun, the fishing videos we're going to put together, the hand-tied jigs we're going to put together, and the hand-tied flies.
And make new friends.
And make some new friends, okay? So come and join us. But until next time, guys, we'll see you on the next video. And please remember, always be kind. Good night, everybody.